Steve?
Hi, Caleb.
Start on the left here.
Steve Ashburner, NBA.com. I'm curious, you only play Denver twice during the regular season. Now you've played them 4 times in 10 days. What have you learned about them that maybe you didn't know coming into this series?
You know, they do a great job of just sticking to the system, whatever it is they do, whether it's defensively, offensively. You can definitely tell and have the feel of how much chemistry they have playing with each other, how well coached they are, and no matter how things are going throughout the game, they just stick to what they do, and you know, that's a credit to them just how well they continue to do it and how well mentally they are prepared, no matter how the game is going. So.
Left side, third row.
Caleb, looking at the two series, the Boston series and now this one, I think it's pretty obvious that you probably came into this as a bigger part of their scouting report. They probably went over a lot of film. They've come up with ways to, I think, maybe close out on you a little harder and whatnot. Have you really felt that out there, that they're really paying a lot more attention to you than maybe Boston did initially in that series?
Yeah, it's definitely a different scout for sure. You get a different feel. For me, personally, I get a different feel out there of you know, kind of being a little bit more of a priority, like you said, closing out, knowing where you're at, knowing when it's time to cut and those type of things. Like I said, that's part of them sticking to the system. They've been doing a great job of having a game plan and stick to it. And, you know, but that's what it's all about. You know, get to this point of the season is, you know, they're going to make things difficult, and it's going to be our job to you know, to do the same on the other end. So you got to continue to find ways to find cracks, you know, whenever we can. And, you know, I think we do a great job. We'll have a great prep today and find better ways to be more effective on both ends.
We're going to go to the left side, back row.
Gary Washer, Boston Globe. Caleb, your shot attempts are down. It's not like you're shooting poorly from the field. It's the attempts.
Yeah.
You have to be more aggressive. How do you kind of maneuver and get your opportunities more?
Yeah, you kind of got to find that balance between being aggressive but not forcing anything as well. You know, I mean, you know, like we were just talking about, is I've kind of been in that role where you kind of take what is given, and they've done a great job of that. You know, the opportunities I have been a lot lower just because of how they defend and what their system looks like. And you know, it might be a series in a game where I have to be more assertive and be more creative to find ways to get my attempts up. Because I think, like you said, last series my attempts were pretty high. Probably the highest they've ever been in my career, and you know, I think whenever I get, you know, have my attempts that high, I typically can be a pretty effective and efficient. So I got to be more. I definitely got to be more assertive, but you know, also, you know, within the offense, I don't, you know, I'm a role guy, and you know, I got to take what's given, but. You know, for sure, I definitely need to find ways to be more assertive in that aspect for sure.
We're going to go left side to Steve again.
Steve Ashburner, NBA.com. When it comes to closeout or elimination games, a lot of times the spotlight is most on the stars, and people look to those guys to say, you know, get on my back.
Right.
What's the dynamic like for you guys with Jimmy and Bam in terms of, you know, them leading, you following? Do they look to you guys in a certain way to pick up, you know, a lot of that role?
Yeah, I think that like you said, naturally everybody looks to the stars to get us past that game and get us to the next one. But you know, we're a group of guys who depend and lean on each other, and that's what makes our team so great and our stars so great, that they're so unselfish, and you know, the trust factor they have and the other guys like us on the team is, you know, it pumps confidence into us, and they understand how important and key of a piece that we can be to get us to the next game as well. So I think it's a collective thing to where we all understand we all need to elevate our games, and while also, like you said, the stars being the stars, and the role players got to, you know, be stars in our roles. So
We're going to take 2 more questions to Gary again.
Game 2 against Boston, you got hit on the arm on a 3 and it airballed, and then it went out of bounds, and you knew you got hit.
Yeah.
But it seemed that play seemed to get you going for the rest of the series. Like,
Yeah.
you hit 2 more, and I think you yelled at the officials like, "See, that's what I do.
Yeah,
I don't airball threes." Like,
Yeah.
how much did that sequence kind of get you going for that series and up your confidence for even this series?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get fuel while being disrespected, or I feel like, I feel like if someone doesn't believe I can do something, I typically find the best way possible to do it, and that definitely gets my juices flowing, like you said, especially like air ball and 3 feet from the basket. Like I don't think I'm not Steph or nothing like that, but I don't think I'm airballing from 3 feet from the rim. But yeah, I just we got to find ways to continue to to be aggressive and have those internal battles all the time and to keep
Last
going.
question on the back row.
Hey, get Kyle out of here, man.
Sorry, we'll do it quick. Dan Devine, Yahoo Sports, back here. Caleb, obviously under 100 3 times in this series. I'm wondering how you feel with the results of that, but the process on offense. Do you feel like you guys are getting to the kind of looks you want? And if not, how can you kind of tilt that in your favor again in Game 5?
Yeah, I think that we're definitely getting great looks. They've done a great job of taking some things away from us, but I think that we'll have adjustments to find ways to get other guys going, and that's their job. That's their job is to take away certain things, big muscle things for us. That's been in their favor, and we got to figure out, we got to take advantage of that. We're a great enough offensive team to where if you take something away, something's got to give. So, we'll definitely find ways to be more impactful on that end for sure.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.